Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Review this video. We got a lot of funny stuff to go through, so yeah. So let's go into it first. Some inconvenience and apologies for being able to go through the loading screen, and now it should be fixed. It says updated, so it should be fixed. Oh, it says fixed right here, so it should be good now. So that's just one small update, and then should be able to get some more keys from events. And so some people were concerned, oh, that we're not going to be able to get enough keys, you know, things like that. There's some more keys coming, so that's cool. And then if you thought the Snovlinka's banner was bad, and it is, you're going to be surprised that it's back-to-back bad banners. Both of these banners are probably two of the worst of the whole year, and I know I would prefer that Final Fantasy IX wasn't bad, but it really is. It really is bad. And would it be surprising if I told you that they didn't do anything with the banner whatsoever? No buffs at all for Zidane. He is very bad. He leads Wind, who, just like Earth, really isn't that meta right now. There are so many dark and fire characters and light characters, and there's very little Wind and Earth characters. So Eco was just... Oh, Eco is always going to be bad. There's not much to say about Eco, unfortunately. Freya is a good jumper, but still just a jumper. Still has all the weaknesses of a jumper. She is very strong, but still a jumper. So that is what it is on that. And then they added something down here, I believe. This Ring of Hollows. Is it supposed to be tempting? It only has a few resistances. If it had... Maybe if it had all resistances, this would be pretty decent because 90 attack, but only a few. Like, you should not get this. You should be if you're gonna pull this, or if you've already pulled in this and you have this ticket, you should be getting these killers instead. Much more valuable than this. You know, don't pick that unless for some reason you're a madman and you pulled every single banner that has this thing here, this ticket. And that's the last thing that you have to buy. There's gotta be at least one. There's probably like one person out there that's been absolutely a mad person and pulled every single one of these combat tickets. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but armory tickets, I believe. And I got those. But anyways, enough with that. Zidane. I don't know what they were on when they made him. They were on something, that's for sure. Not a good thing. He does have 8 times cap, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've used him, you know, because he's a joke. But his modifiers are so bad, even with the mod buff and Tidus STMR, it's so bad. I don't understand why they made him, because this is after, you know, some strong units that came out. So I don't know why they went back and, you know, stuff like that. So it is what it is. Anyways. Close that. It's the usual event, certificate event. You get some lapis, I think, yeah. Yeah, there's some lapis in here and stuff. 3,000 lapis at the very end, or 2,000, whatever it is. 3,000 overall it should be. And, much to say about any of this stuff, but yeah, another certificate event. Are you guys excited for that? Dark Visions, are you guys excited for no Dark Vision Abyss still? I don't think Dark Vision Abyss is coming at all. There's this equipment though. I don't think anyone's gonna use the harp, but there is a dagger for somebody. Somebody wants to use that eventually, and then there's that dark wizard rod. Can't remember if they were even in the game already. They might have already been in the game, and I'm just maybe you forgot about them, and now I reminded you. But still no Dark Vision Abyss. I don't even know if it'll come to global at this point because it should have already been out, and it's still not out. So. They're withholding it either because they don't want us to get free stuff, or they just can't. They don't know how to handle the ranking with a larger player base than JP. Because even though JP has quite a bit of players, it's only one region, whereas on global it's several regions. So maybe that's the problem. And Zidane gets 500 flat, you know, so some other things if you equip this on him. Okay. And it was really random, but yeah, Emperor has crowns. They're pretty decent. I do use them every now and then. Also, the person who know the STMR fodder and vision card fodder also gets crowns that don't matter. So, but Emperors are fine. He gets more access to higher breaks and things like that, so it's pretty decent. And then I think this is, in my opinion, this is the hardest Purgatory because it's wind, and there aren't very many wind DPS magic ones. Because on if you're gonna bring physical, you gotta. It's a pain because these bosses, or at least one of the, I don't know how many of them do because I've only been told, but they imbue you with elements that they can absorb, I believe. So it's better to bring pure magic units, and there aren't very many of those. Ellie doesn't do a lot of damage. I know people probably go right to Ellie if you have her, but her damage is not that great. And she has limited timers in her Brave Shift form where her damage would be the best, so I don't know. You know, I'm forgetting something that has, maybe there's some wind DPS in global that's good. Maybe Malphase will come out. I don't know. Anyways, Sword of Fury, the vision card for Final Fantasy IX gets upgraded to 500 flat for Final Fantasy IX, and then there's the 50% LB damage, but it's still only 110 attack, so is anyone really going to use this? And then we have the usual JP vision card that no one cares about. It would be nice to look at, but I mean, just not a good card. Does anyone still use the Portal app? I know it gives rewards, but I mean, salute to people who actually do that stuff. I do not. Fountain of Lapis. Is anyone going to be spending money on global right now with how anniversary's going? I don't know. Maybe. And we have some Copium leader skills for you guys. I didn't even know this one. It's very niche though, but okay. And then you'll be using this for like if there's any restricted fights. You're most likely going to be using this because Vivi's, Vivi is pretty old and he still doesn't have crowns, and it didn't get crowns during this event for some reason. Instead, Emperor did. He's still all right. He still has the reflect chain into a lot of damage kind of a thing. It's still pretty decent. Sorry about that. Anyways, there's like no one good for this one other than Ingus, sorry. Like, really? These? Old and really bad old modifiers. Got crowns. This is going to get more buffs in the future, but still old and not very good. So, I guess you would only care about getting Ingus, because he's good. Unlike the other three. So, this is not free. So, probably shouldn't do it. 8 guaranteed Neo Visions, and then 2 times guaranteed curated pool, but like, it's 8, I don't know, Corrals, Rains, Old Rain, and a lot of other things that could be possible, and then 2 possibly okay Neo Visions. I mean, is that worth it? No. Unless this is free, which it most likely is not. Because that just seems too good to be free. And like I said, Rickard and Wyvern, they get crowns, but I mean, come on. Anyways, yeah, they're not even really saying anything about his. They're being even more basic than usual about these crowns here, but Emperor's crowns are good. Even for global standards, they'll probably get some eyes on him. And like I said, Rickard and Wyvern or whatever. And then the shop is here. Fragments are here, so he's not premium, of course. But I do believe he has a CG animation. I have CG animations off on JP, so I've already forgotten if he has one, but I believe he does. Maybe not. I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, it's I don't know what they were thinking with Zidane, because this wasn't the point where they were like really on with premium versus non-premium. They were still doing pretty decent non-premium banner units, but now it's like if it's not premium, it's not good. So yeah, I don't get why they don't just make every unit worth pulling for. Isn't that the whole point? doesn't make money. Like, why would you make a bad unit? Who's gonna pull for it? It's not. This is not 2017, 2018 anymore. People just pull just to pull. People are very cautious of what they want to pull nowadays. With a minor few, it's a very in the minority where people just pull on every single banner, and you should not do that. You definitely should not do that. And then the only thing that really matters down here is that there's no VIP coins at the very end, which is very troubling because it was happening last week too. And most people probably just chalked it up to, you know, it's anniversary, there's a lot of logins going on. But now, this is a normal login, there's no VIP coins at the end. And so, I don't know why that is. I'm kind of in the camp of waiting to see if this is going to happen multiple weeks in a row. If that starts happening next week and the next week after that, that's when we got to start speaking up. I mean, we should already start. I know many people are going to say you should probably already start speaking up, but like, there's got to be some specific reason why that's not in here. Maybe we're getting an abundance of VIP coins and something else that's coming or something. I don't know. That's all I can hope for. Is that we're going to make it up in something else. So, I've already let it known what I think of the banners. Or banner, rather. And so there shouldn't be any question about what I think about them. But if you want to care about my review, I'm going to make another review on Thursday. I can either make a serious one or I can, you know, make something else. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. I got to get out of here. I'm late already. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.